Awete everyone, this is Regulus Pastor. Welcome back to Higurashi no Naku Koro. This is Meakashi-hen, the fifth arc of the main 8 arcs, and the first answer arc. So this is 2 days after Christmas 2018. Hope everyone had a good Christmas. You know, even if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you had a good time. At any rate, it's nice to get back to streaming. Since Christmas fell on what would normally be a Spyro night, and Christmas Eve fell on what would normally be a Higurashi night, we had to miss 2 stream days this week so far, which is fine because I liked hanging out with family. I liked spending that family time. I had a good holiday, but I'm still glad to be back streaming. I guess continue. We've probably got a tip or 2 to read, and then we'll continue with the next chapter. Okay, here we go. A torn diary. Okay, more of Satoshi's diary, I guess. Somebody whispered to me from behind. They told me that I was going to be the victim of the curse this year. So I'm going to disappear soon. There will be nobody left to take care of Satoko. Somebody whispered to me from behind. They told me that I don't have much time. That I won't stay as myself for much longer. So I had to make the best of the days I had left. What could I leave for Satoko? She wanted a huge teddy bear. She wanted a peaceful life in which nobody would bully her. I whispered to the person at my back. Bestow your violent nature and formidable strength upon me. I want your peaceful mind, filled with hatred. He wanted the strength to kill his aunt, Tamae. So, he was hearing the voice, whatever it was. So, I should probably recap what happened last time. Shion posed as Mion again, but this time going to her school. Satoshi just wanted to be left alone by who he thought was Mion, because he has a grudge out against the Sonozaki family for turning the whole village against them when their parents were supporting the dam construction project. And of course, the town's blame of the Houjous spilled over to their aunt and uncle, who were forced to adopt them, which is causing them to abuse Satoko and Satoshi. So he hates the Sonozaki's extra, and that spilled out to Mion this time. Even though he's pretty mature, enough to usually call her a friend. It's just things are getting heated, and Shion took it out on Satoko, like beat her up, and it took Yurika, Elena, and Satoshi intervening to stop her, but then Satoshi started getting rough with Shion, and then Lena made everyone apologize. Shion very reluctantly apologized to Satoko, even though she believed she did nothing wrong. And then Satoshi apologized to who he thought was Mion, and later that night, Shion, again as Mion, took a call from Satoshi, and he asked her to watch over Satoko. For the night, he was hinting that he wanted it to be more than that, but Shion
was afraid he would disappear in this year's curse, which would be consistent with, the first 3 arcs timeline at this point. But basically, he's wanting her to watch over Satoko, take her to the festival, and he kept avoiding the question why. So it's very much implied that he wanted to kill his aunt, Hojo Tamae, the night of the Watanagashi festival. So, let's continue from that cheery subject. I want a cookie. My one grandmother made snickerdoodles for my brother and I. I completely missed that first line because I was busy getting a snickerdoodle. They're really good. I wish she kind of made them soft this year because I like especially when she makes them soft, but these are still pretty banging. Gosh, I think last time I had one of her snickerdoodles on stream, which would have been Christmas last year, I was playing Doki Doki Literature Club for the first time. Oh, that's cool. It carries over from the tips. Who am I playing as? I'm going to read it in Shion's voice until the game says otherwise. I know visual novels like to take players for a fool like that, which I hate. But let's just do it. Let's walk into this trap.
The day of the Watanagashi festival, June 20th, 1982, 1:40 p.m. What was I doing today? Nothing in particular. Nothing at all. I just wanted to play hooky. I woke up in the afternoon. I ate instant food for lunch while watching boring TV programs. I had a light headache, so I lay down on the sofa. I wouldn't wake up again if I went to sleep.
Gosh, I want another one.
Whatever. I decided to sleep. I'd already told Sis that Satoshi had asked her to look after Satoko. I didn't have to do anything myself. I fell asleep, though my head was aching a little bit. That would be all I'd have to deal with.
This is so delicious. The lid fell.
June 20th, 1982, 5:02 p.m.
Oh, come on.
The aunt believed that all the villagers frowned upon her because her brother-in-law and his wife were pro-dam activists. She shared the experience of fallout during a time of dispute. But people had stopped looking coldly upon her, even though she assumed otherwise. She was paranoid, believing that all the villagers hated her. And so, she decided to hate them back. Her attitude, of course, begot hatred from the villagers. And the situation became exactly the way she thought it was from the start. What came first? The poor relationships with the neighbors? Or her husband's affair? She didn't know herself. Her husband claimed that he got a lover because he was fed up with her attitude. She, in turn, claimed that their relationships with the neighbors went sour because their husband had damaged their reputation. Only Satoshi was aware that both happened at almost the same time.
gosh, why are they so good? I know I'm crunching in the mic, sorry about that.
Their quarrels had become a daily routine now. When the husband came home late, the wife would shout at him at the entrance. Satoshi wondered why they didn't get a divorce, their marriage being as rotten as it was. But he secretly knew the reason for that, too. It was the fortune his parents had left. His aunt had hidden their bank book and stamp, and never allowed her husband access to them. So, her husband would search the house for them. She'd find out he stole some money from her purse. This would cause yet another fight. Satoshi had never been aware that his parents had that much money when they were alive. After their death, however, one of his relatives told him. He was informed that his parents had left a large sum of money in some bank account. Satoshi couldn't understand why they had that kind of money because his family had been, as far as he knew, poor. It was because of the dam project. His parents probably got the money in return for the cooperation with the government. They'd strive to get more villagers on their side, provided information to them and whatnot. The money was probably compensation for their efforts. His aunt and uncle never had any intention to adopt them until they heard about the money. After someone from some financial institution revealed its existence, they appeared to adopt Satoko and Satoshi. The couple would fight every day. Eventually, Satoshi's uncle started spending more time at his mistress's home. He realized that he had no reason to return to his own home, because he'd just end up in a fight with his wife if he did. When he stopped coming home, Satoshi felt relieved. Neither their uncle nor their aunt treated the two siblings very well. Satoshi's aunt wouldn't have to vent her frustration upon them. The reason the couple fought was their corrupted relationship, so if they separated, there wouldn't be any more fights.
Wishful thinking. I better put this away, or I'm going to be snacking them all night. Which is not healthy after having had scrumptious Christmas dinners. Also would take up everybody's time.
Satoshi had thought that at first. But even after they separated, his aunt still had a short temper. Another woman had stolen her husband. The villagers must have been talking behind her back. It was mortifyingly embarrassing. Since she lost an opponent to fight, Satoshi's aunt directed her hatred toward the siblings. Satoshi had been observing her. He learned when she would get upset and how to avoid her attention. He managed to get by without upsetting her by turning a keen eye to her behavior and avoiding conflicts. But Satoko couldn't do that. She hated her aunt and didn't even try to hide it. Satoshi told her to behave in their aunt's presence, but her eyes were always filled with hatred. Satoshi tried to reduce the conflict between them as much as possible. He stepped in to mend their relationship. It was a heavy burden for him, though, because he was still just a boy. He bore so much. He covered for his little sister by lying and maneuvering. He tried to maintain a tangible sense of peace, but he couldn't do that forever. The relationship between Satoko and her aunt had already spiraled out of control. Satoshi found something in the trash. It probably wasn't a legitimate place for trash disposal, If it was, sanitation workers would come and pick it up. He passed by this street all the time, so he noticed when there were new things up there.
Excuse me. Just had to clear my throat.
He'd found a plain-looking desk, of the kind likely to be seen in offices. Somebody must have dumped it within the past few days. His aunt liked to bring usable trash home. She'd had Satoshi help bring a chest home just a few days ago. If he told her about the desk, she'd want it. His aunt hated to find bugs and garbage in the drawers, so she'd always open them to check before carrying the thing home. Satoshi opened all the drawers, all of which were empty. After that, he turned around and walked for about 5 steps. He was standing in a knee-high bush. There he laid something he'd been carrying all the time, until today. It'd be very hard to find unless you specifically knew it was there to begin with. Looking satisfied, Satoshi looked around for some landmark to remember the place by. June 20th, 1982, 5:51 p.m.
Hey, 親父
Hey, old pal!
今年も来たね
I see you showed up again this year.
また根こそぎかっさらってくから覚悟しときなよ
You better get ready for us!
園崎のお嬢ちゃんは今年も元気がいいな
You're as puppy as ever!
そっちの子は新顔かい
Is she a newcomer?
この子はね竜宮レナ
Ah! This is Ryugurena.
こう見えてても結構やるよ
Don't underestimate her, she's good.
そんなことないよ
No, I'm not.
よろしくお願いしますね
Nice to meet you.
おう
Yo!
こっちこそよろしくな
You too!
今年もいろいろ景品を持ってきたんだぜ
I brought all kinds of prizes this year.
もちろん真剣勝負だ
There'll be a real battle to win.
根こそぎ持ってけるもんなら持ってけってんだ
Try and take them all with you if you can.
レナは可愛いものには目がないのですよ
Lena tends to dote on cute stuff.
ああのぬいぐるみとそっちのぬいぐるみはレナの好みだね
Yeah, that stuffed animal looks like just her type. So cute!
お持ち帰り
Time to do the sound command.
かわいいよお持ち帰り
ダメだよまだ準備中だよおい
Hey! The booth isn't open yet! Ah! Sounds like a Legend of Zelda character, like the Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword, where they do the bare bones voice acting.
レナダメダメ
Stop it, Lena!
まだ準備中だってさ
He says the booth isn't open yet.
ちゃんと開店したら根こそぎさらってやりな
Once he opens it up, though, you can run him into the ground.
もうダメだよレナのものなんだよ
Oh, it's mine.
お持ち帰り
It's mine. It's mine. I'm almost ready. Lena lost her marbles over the stuffed animal. Everybody laughed. Everybody except Satoko. She was standing by herself, some distance from the crowd. Her eyes looked dull.
みーなんなんですのリカ。
What is it, Rika? Rika walked up to Satoko, smiling ear to ear in an effort to cheer her up.
今日は何も考えなくていいのですよ。
Forget your worries today.
いっぱい楽しく過ごしましょうなのです。
Let's just have fun. Satoko looked down. Even if she got to have fun today, her circumstances at home wouldn't change.
さとこ、
Satoko?
意地悪なおばさんは今日はお祭りには来ませんですよ。
Your evil aunt isn't around.
そんなことは分かってますわ。
I know that.
ならいっぱい笑っていっぱい楽しくなるのですよ。
So, why don't you have some fun?
ニパー
Nipa!
ニパ
Nipa!
ーニパー
Nipa!
あいにくですけどそういう気分になれませんの。
Sorry, but I don't feel like it.
申し訳ございませんけど放っておいてくださいませ。
Could you please just leave me alone?
どうしてさとこは笑いませんですか？
Why aren't you smiling? Satoko sulkily glimpsed at Rika. She gave her a look, as though she wanted to say that Rika should know the reason. Even if she could have fun today, nothing would change between her and her evil aunt. No matter how fun the festival was, when she went home, her aunt would be there. The aunt would find something wrong with Satoko, get mad, and shout at her so loudly that the neighbors would hear. How can she have fun, even just for today, while knowing all that? Satoko didn't say that out loud, but her eyes betrayed her emotions to Rika.
ではさとこ、
So, Satoko?
さとこの辛いのが今日でおしまいになるなら
If
さとこは笑ってくれますですか？
If your suffering ends today, will you smile? Satoko gasped. She thought that Rika might do something to help. But soon after, she realized that Rika was just trying to comfort her. Could her suffering end today? Because of Rika? How? Satoko knew that there was really nothing Rika could do. And so, after just one moment of freedom, Satoko fell into depression again.
リカ、
Rika? Sorry. Rika?
くだらない気休めは聞きたくないですわ。
Don't give me false hopes.
さとこ、
Satoko? Rika's voice was clearer than Satoko had ever heard before.
もう決まっていることなのです。
It's already been decided. June 20th, 1982, 8:11 p.m.
Yeah, drink some more water. No, I should have said drink some water. I just gargled it the first time.
Satoshi snuck out the window after supper. He heard the distant ruckus of the festival. The festival would end at 9 p.m. After the Watanagashi ceremony, there was going to be a raffle drawing. So, there were two types of people in Hinamizawa. The people who would go home for dinner, and the ones who would stay until the raffle was over. Either relaxing at home, or still at the festival. There were only those two patterns. On top of that, there weren't many neighbors in the vicinity of Satoshi's house. As a result, he found nobody on the streets. On that night, the small village seemed especially desolate. Satoshi knew it was going to be like this. But he would keep worrying until he saw it for himself. He was barefooted, but started running without hesitation. He felt as though he'd become a wild animal, running on his bare feet.
Don't you think sneakers would be better? I mean, obviously Satoshi's going crazy. From the curse or whatever it is. So maybe he's not thinking straight, but I personally can never stand going barefoot. I only do it to get in the shower, and then after I dry off, I put socks on. My feet get too cold otherwise, and I don't know, I get sensory overload really easily, so just dulling the senses for my feet with some socks, it helps enough.
He got the impression that he could run faster than usual.
How do you know? Were you there with him?
Not only his running ability, his vision, his hearing, and his sense of smell. All his senses were keener, including his sixth sense. He could almost sense the presence of people in the distance, if only when crouching like an animal. It felt strange, as though he had stepped into another world. He'd been feeling tense and anxious until today, battling with his own fear. But now he felt as though he had metamorphosed into a different person. June 20th, 1982, 8:37 p.m.
それでは
Alright, everyone!
お楽しみ抽選会の説明をこれより始めますので
I'm going to explain how the raffle works!
どうぞ皆さん櫓の周りにお集まりくださいな
Please, everyone, gather around the altar!
The festival had reached its climax. The raffle was going to start. Both the women who were dancing and those who were waiting for the raffle gathered around the altar. This was the first time they had held a raffle. The planning committee decided to hold one from this year onward to attract more people to the festival. At first, the prizes were things the committee members had donated, but Oryo, not appreciating how pathetic they looked, had them thrown away. Oryo took the initiative and bought a brand new TV, a washing machine, a cooling fan, and other such things for the raffle.
Well, if people donated them and then you just throw them away, that's kind of rude. Don't you think maybe they want some of those things back? I mean, if they're willing to offer them in the first place, maybe not, but still.
The committee wanted to keep it small initially, but it turned out big thanks to her.
Wait, if this were Shion, wouldn't she be calling her the hag? Or the old hag?
Onibaba.
To use the original Japanese.
Oryo was upset because the committee members weren't enthusiastic enough, in her opinion. Some of the members thought it would be very difficult to prepare prizes of equal value the following year, so this might be the very first and last raffle.
I'm just eating some spices from the snickerdoodle.
お嬢さんのおかげで簡単な素晴らしい商品になったね
That fell into my lap. Thanks to you, we have such wonderful prizes this year, Oryo-san.
だいぶかかったんじゃないの
They must have cost a lot, didn't they?
上比で立て替えするよ
We can reimburse you from our budget.
すったらんな程度で建て替えなんてアホらしい
Buffoon. No point in reimbursing that.
銭金の問題じゃないね
It was never about the money.
たく
Idiots.
Jeez. She is the Yakuza Lord.
まあまあそう言わないで
No, no, don't say that.
お嬢さんのおかげでできた抽選会なんだから
This raffle's all thanks to you, Oryo-san.
こんな私一人でどうにかすりゃええんちゅうわけとちゃいねや。
Somehow I got an eyelash into my mouth. That's what I plucked off of my tongue.
It's not like I'm doing this all by myself.
パホクサ。
Don't be ridiculous. The mayor, Kimiyoshi, was having a tough time pacifying Oyo. All of a sudden, one of the committee members burst into the tent in a rush. He looked upset, so Kimiyoshi assumed that somebody probably got hurt in an accident.
どうしたの牧野さん。
What's going on, Makino-san?
そんなに息を弾ませたら心臓が破りっちゃうよ。
I hope you're not having a heart attack. Kimiyoshi made a joke to calm him down. Makino, however, still looked tense. He whispered something to Kimiyoshi. Even without hearing the exchange between Makino and Kimiyoshi, it was plain to say there was bad news.
お嬢さん、
Oryo-san,
悪い話なんだけどいいかい？
I have unpleasant news, if you don't mind. Kimiyoshi, accompanied by Makino, moved to Oryo's side and spoke in a very serious tone. Kimiyoshi whispered to her the exact same words Makino told him.
いやはや、
Oh dear,
参ったよな。
this is bad.
参るも参らんもなんねん。
Ain't unexpected.
三度あっちゃんは四度あるっちゅうこっちゃな。
What happens thrice will happen a fourth time.
お嬢さん、そりゃ笑えないや。
That's not funny, Oryo-san.
面白い話でもなんでもなぎゃ。
You're right, it isn't.
面倒が増えただけっちゃね。
It's just another hassle.
警察が今身元を調べてるらしい。
The police are trying to identify the body.
どうも相当顔面をやられてるらしくて、身元の特定が難しそうなんだと。
I heard that the face was completely destroyed, so it will be difficult.
顔がわからんでもおおよその想像はつくっちゃな。
It's quite clear who it is, though.
え？
Eh?
心当たりがあるのかい？
You know who it might be? Oryo glared at Kimiyoshi, then started chuckling.
バカが。
Idiot.
綿流しの祭りにも顔を見せん。不信心者に決まっとろうがね。
It must be some impudent lad who didn't come to the Watanagashi festival.
ちゃんとお社様を敬って祭りに来ちょるんは。そんな目には合わなんとよ。
People who respect Oyashiro-sama won't get involved in something like that. Oryo kept laughing. Kimiyoshi and Makino didn't know how to react to that. June 20th, 1982, 9:04 p.m.
しかしこりゃ無残なもんっすね。
This is merciless.
クマちゃん、
Kuna-tan.
死に方ってのは本人が望んだものでない限りどんなでも無残なもんです。
Every death is merciless, unless the dead wished for it.
お悔やみ申し上げちゃいますよ。
They have my condolences.
そっちどう？
How's it going over there?
ポッケの中身とか個人が特定できそうなものは？
Did he find something that could identify the body?
The forensic investigators shook their heads.
Again, how does she know this? She could be referring to Oryo as Oryo simply like for posterity, in case something happens to her. That's a possibility.
サンダル履きで服装もラフ。
The victim's wearing sandals and casual clothes.
近くにお住まいの方でしょうね。
They must be from this neighborhood.
服装の特徴から周辺に聞き込みをすればすぐに割れそうっすね。
We should be able to identify the corpse by asking around.
それしかないな。
That's the way we do it.
課長からこの山一区捜査してかかりそうだからって脅されてます。
The section manager says this case might become classified.
その辺注意してくださいよ。
So be careful with that.
了解っす。
Gotcha.
Kumagai gathered some officers and gave them directions.
How do you even know his last name is Kumagai?
入江先生が到着しました。
Dr. Ilie has arrived.
先生、あそこです。
Doctor, it's over here.
A young doctor got out of his car and headed in the victim's direction.
どうも。
Hello.
遅れて申し訳ありません。
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting.
抽選会の手伝いの最中だったもので。
I had to help with a raffle.
先生、今日の祭りでだいぶ飲んでたでしょう。
You must have drunk a lot at the festival, Doctor.
アルコール本当に抜けてます？
Are you sure you're sober?
後で風船でも膨らましてもらっちゃおうかな。
Maybe I should run a breathalyzer test on you just to be safe.
ご安心を。
I'm fine.
運転はスタッフに代わってもらってますので。
My assistant is driving.
そりゃ卒がない。
Clever of you.
おい、先生通してあげて。
Oh, let the doctor pass.
There was an area cordoned off with blue plastic sheets. An officer rolled up the sheet and let Ooishi and Irie pass. The forensic people were taking photos from many different angles. The blood spatters and the bloody sandals were left untouched, marked with chalk and indicated with small alphabetized plates.
こういうものは見慣れませんね。
I'm not used to seeing things like this.
Irie took out a handkerchief and covered his nose.
匂いがダメな時は口呼吸にするんですよ。
You should breathe through your mouth.
まあこういう匂いは目でも嗅げちゃうかな。
Yeah, you might sense the smell visually.
ね。
The body appeared to be that of a middle-aged woman. It was soaked in blood. It looked like a middle-aged woman because of the hair and what she was wearing. The reason why no one could be certain it was a middle-aged woman was because its face was completely pulverized.
ひどい。
This is brutal.
十中八九怨恨の線でしょうな。
I'm sure it was done out of malice.
血痕とサンダル裏から見てここで殺したのは間違いないでしょう。
The victim must have been murdered right here, judging from the pattern of the blood spatters and the soles of the sandals.
でも見ての通りここは人通りが少ないと言ったって往来のど真ん中です。
And even though not many people take this road, the body is right in the middle of it.
ここで頭部がひしゃげるまで殴り続けたってのはちょいとまともな話じゃないですからね。
It's very unusual to see a culprit who would bludgeon the victim until their face was completely destroyed.
でね、
Also,
ほら腕とか見てみてください。
can you look at her arms?
Ooishi put on latex gloves and lifted the corpse's arm.
ん？
See?
腕は綺麗なもんでしょ
Spotless, aren't they?
それはつまり腕で防いだとか抵抗したとかそういう痕跡がないという意味ですね。
Are you saying that the victim didn't try to protect her head? That there's no signs of struggle?
う。さすが高学歴。
Yes, right you are.
仏さんは おそらく最初の一撃で脳震盪かなんかで気絶したんじゃないかと思うんです。
I think the victim lost consciousness with the first blow.
で、星は確実に殺した手応えを得るためにさらに打撃を加えた。
And then the culprit kept beating to complete the murder.
さらに言えば、仏さんはその時うつ伏せに倒れたように思うんですよね。
The victim was probably lying face down at that time.
ねえ、服の汚れ具合からの勘ですが。
Judging from the stains on her clothes.
Let's see.
遺体は仰向けですね。
The body is face up now.
星は後頭部を散々潰して、
The culprit seems to have flipped the victim over.
明らかに頭蓋骨が砕けてる手応えを得ているにもかかわらず、
In order to
仏をこう仰向けにひっくり返して、
smash her face, even though by that point,
わざわざ顔面を潰してるんじゃないかと思うんですよ。
her death was certain.
Irie looked like he was going to throw up, both because of the putrid smell and because of Ooishi's reasoning.
There, fix that grammar splice error.
遺体の顔面を殴るってのは、私の経験じゃかなり怨恨の線が強いです。
Smashing the victim's face is clearly a sign of a grudge, in my experience.
それもだいぶ濃厚な、濃密なね。
It's a very profound grudge, too.
ってことはつまり、
That means...
星は仏のかなり近辺にいるのは間違いないかと。
The culprit must be someone very close to the victim.
私を呼んだのが救命活動ではないということはよくわかりました。
I understand you didn't call me the resuscitator.
先生、
Doctor,
この人が誰かわかりますかね？
do you know who the victim is?
わかれば聞き込みの手間がだいぶ省けるんですがね。
If you do, I don't have to waste time questioning the neighbors.
Irie looked at the body once again. He looked away quickly and thought. Then, after a while, Irie left the investigation area without saying anything.
すみません。
I'm sorry.
私にはわかりかねます。
I don't know. Liar. I could pull out the old Isoda, but not right now. I'm not feeling it.
本当に？
Are you sure?
Ooishi smirked and looked into Irie's eyes, as though Irie were hiding something.
別に隠してなんかいません。
I'm not hiding anything. Excellent poker face, EDA.
先生もアルコールがまだ抜けきってないだけですよ。
I guess you're still under the influence, Doctor.
頭が冴えたら思い出すかもしれません。
Maybe you'll remember when you're sober.
思い出したら教えてくださいね。
Let me know if you do.
Ooishi tapped Irie on the back. The doctor, saying he wanted some fresh air, left the scene. Kumagai returned.
Ugh, what was that 13-year-old voice crack?
Kumagai returned.
おいさん、課長から無線です。
Oi-san! The section manager is on the radio.
1号車の無線っす。
The one in the first car.
イリアの先生、ごまかしたな。
Irie no sensei lied.
え？
Eh?
いえいえ、こっちの話。
Nothing.
仏の聞き込み急いでください。
Very
ほぼ間違いなくこの近くにお住まいです。
The victim must be from this area.
June 20th, 1982, 9:39 p.m.
おいさん、
Here he is!
連れてきました。
Oi, son!
どうもどうも。
Thank you for coming here this late at night.
こんな夜更けに申し訳ありませんね。
I know you have school tomorrow.
明日も学校なのに本当に申し訳ないです。
I'm really sorry to bother you.
いえ、
I knew it.
No problem.
お父さんはどちらへ？
Where's your father?
うちの義父はあまり帰ってきませんので。
My stepfather doesn't come home much.
He's referring to his uncle.
おお、
Uh-huh.
いつ頃から？
Since when?
最後に帰ってきたのはいつ？
When did he come home last?
さあ、
I don't know.
義母と喧嘩しているのを聞く限りは、
I
沖
heard,
宮でどこかのキャバレーの人と同棲してるとかなんとか。
I heard he's living with a woman who works at a club in Okinomiya, something like that.
最後に会ったのはあまり覚えてないんですけど、先々週ぐらいだったかもしれません。
I don't remember exactly when, but I guess I saw him a few weeks ago.
ふんふん。
Uh-huh.
お父さんの連絡先はわかります？
Do you have your father's address?
いえ、
No.
キャバレーの人と同居してるって言いましたよね。
He's living with a woman who works at a club.
なんてお店かわかります？
Do you know the name of the place?
いえ、
No.
沖宮のどこかにあるとしか知りません。
I know it's in Okinomiya. That's all.
お父さんの名前は？
What's your father's name?
北条哲平です。
Hojo Teppei. Hojo Teppei. Ooishi signaled Kumagai with his chin, who nodded while taking notes.
お父さんとお母さんはあまり仲良くなかったですか？
Were your mother and father getting along well?
程度の度合いはわかりませんが、
I don't know much about that, but
よくはなかったと思います。
I don't think so.
ふーん。
I see.
率直に聞いて申し訳ないですけど、お母さんに恨みを持っていた人間とか知っていたら教えてほしいんですがね。
Do you know anyone who might have been holding a grudge against your stepmother?
よくわからないです。
I don't.
そうですか。
Alright.
じゃあもしも思い出したらでいいので、その時は教えてくださいね。
Please let me know if you remember something, eh?
これ私の名刺です。
Here's my card.
ここに電話番号ありますので。
My number is on it.
はい。
Okay.
じゃあ後日またいろいろとお話を伺うこともあるかもしれません。
I might ask to see you again for further inquiries.
もしもお父さんと連絡がつきましたら、沖宮警察署の大石まで至急ご連絡をとお伝えください。
And if you see your stepfather, please let him know that we want to contact him.
くまちゃん、北条さんを自宅まで送ってあげてください。
Kuma-tan, drive him home, will you, please?
いえ、
No.
一人で帰れますから。
I can go home by myself.
いえいえ、そんなこと言わずにぜひ送らせてくださいな。
Please Let us drive you home.
お母さんを襲った犯人がまだ近くにいる可能性があるんですよ。
There's a possibility that the culprit who murdered your aunt is roaming around the neighborhood.
あなたもまた狙われない保証なんてないんですからね。
You might get hurt too.
He's trying to trap Satoshi in the car the same way he trapped Keiichi, or he would come to trap Keiichi in the car in Tatarigoroshi-hen. Because remember, this is a year before that. This is a year before when any of the first 3 arcs took place.
お気遣いありがとうございます。
Thank you for your consideration.
でも本当に結構ですね。
But really, I'm fine. Satoshi tried to reject the offer, but Ooishi and Kumagai insisted. In the end, Satoshi was forced to accept. He turned around to leave, when Ooishi spoke to him as if he remembered something he'd forgotten to say.
北条さん。
That pig never forgets anything.
Houjous-san!
はい。
Yes?
大丈夫ですよ。
Don't worry.
心配しないでください。
It's no problem.
犯人はすぐに捕まりますよ。
We'll catch the culprit soon.
手がかりとかあるんですか？
Do you have any leads?
Yes,
ありますよ。
we do.
どんなですか？
Like what?
捜査上の秘密ですよ。
That's confidential.
ね。
So, it's making it clear that Satoshi's the lead. He's putting pressure on him while being ambiguous enough to make the tension rise even higher.
Ordinary people might think that Ooishi was trying to cheer the poor kid up with a joke.
いえね。
Well,
人を殺すってのはかなり感情の高ぶるもんなんですよ。
usually people get pretty worked up when they commit murder.
そりゃ冷静に殺してみせるロボットみたいなのも稀にいますがね。
Though, of course, there are some exceptions.
感情が高ぶると
What
何かわかるんですか？
what kind of evidence do you find when the culprit's worked up?
うん。 人は極限まで感情が高ぶるといろいろ体に反応が出ます。
When somebody is in a very excited condition, their body shows many symptoms.
発汗とか脱毛とかね。
Like sweat, loss of hair.
殺人現場に犯人の毛髪が落ちているってことは割とあることなんですよ。
He's totally freaking out.
We often find the culprit's hair at crime scenes.
まあここは屋外ですからね。
Well, this is outside.
現場が絨毯の上ってのとはだいぶ勝手が違いますが。
So it's a bit different, but still.
犯人の毛髪は拾えたんですか？
Did you find their hair?
さあね。
I don't know yet.
鑑識の連中が大列組んでさっきから行ったり来たりしていろいろ探してます。
The forensic guys are searching the scene right now.
まだ結果待ちでね。何が出るやら今から楽しみですよ。
I'm anxious to see what they will bring me.
明日があるので今夜はもう帰ります。
Excuse me. I have to go now.
そうなさってください。
Please.
クマちゃん送ってあげてください。
Kuma-tan! Would you?
了解っす。
Sure.
では北条さん、
See you again soon.
また近いうちに。
Houjous-san.
進展があったらお知らせしますよ。
I'll let you know if there's any progress in the investigation.
北条さんも何か思い出したりしたらぜひ教えてくださいね。
Let me know when you remember something.
憎き母の仇の逮捕に協力してまいりましょう。
Let's cooperate to catch the murderer of your stepmother.
日暮らしの泣く頃にMeakashi-hen. Gonna take another drink.
Sis called the morning after the Watanagashi festival to tell me that the curse had struck again for the 4th time. The victim was the evil aunt who was harassing Satoshi-kun and Satoko. Satoshi-kun's suffering should be over now, since the problem was with Satoko and the aunt's relationship to begin with. Maybe I should have celebrated, but I wasn't in the mood for some reason.
犯人ってもう警察は目星をつけてるのかな。
Do the police have a lead on the suspect? Sis went quiet when I asked that.
さあね。
Oh, phone simulator time. Hold on. Let me find something that doesn't give away a whole bunch of info when I hold it up in front of the webcam. Oh well, this will do.
I don't know.
大石の野郎がしつこく聞き込みをして回ってるみたい。
Ooishi seems to be questioning people in the neighborhood.
犯人は近しい人間に違いないと思ってるようだね。
He thinks the culprit is somebody close to the victim. Being identical twins, Sis and I think very much alike. If I suspected Satoshi-kun of being the murderer, so would she. Because of this, I didn't have to mention the obvious.
サトシ君って祭りの日にアリバイあります？
Does Satoshi-kun have an alibi for that day?
どうだろう。
I don't know. I heaved a huge sigh.
バカですね。
Are you stupid?
サトシ君は祭りに来ていた。
He was at the festival.
そういうことでいいじゃないですか。
Didn't you see him there?
そうだよね。
Yeah. Right.
気が利かなくてごめん。
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that. I heaved another sigh. Sis was stupid enough to forget to make an alibi for him, even though the murder of his aunt alone would raise enough suspicion.
じゃあ。
So that means
やっぱりサトシが。
he did do it?
サトシ君が殺したかどうかが問題じゃないでしょ。
That's not important now.
サトシ君が犯行の時間帯にアリバイがあったかが重要なんです。
The problem is whether he has an alibi or not.
ったく。後で警察がうちに来るみたいだから、来たらサトシは祭りで一緒だったって言うよ。
Well, the police are going to come here later. I'll tell them I was with him at the festival.
おねえ。
Sis,
取ってつけた嘘なんか何の役にも立たないです。
lying out of the blue like that won't work.
何も手を打たなかったなら、今さら小細工しても無駄ってことです。
If you haven't done anything to ensure his alibi, it's too late now.
せいぜい正直に喋ってください。
Please just be honest with him. I can't trust your acting skills.
お姉は芝居が下手なんだから、変に意識するとかえって勘ぐられますからね。
You might raise more suspicion if you make something up on the spot.
ごめん。
Yeah, sorry. She sounded depressed. I was the one who should have been depressed. Mio usually handles things well, but she's not too good with emergencies. I was left worried for the future of the Sonozaki family. Mio must have been embarrassed. She soon changed the subject.
シオン、最近はあまりバイトに行けてなかったでしょ
I guess you haven't been able to work lately, have you?
ご検察痛み入ります。
You're right, I haven't.
おかげさまで。
Thanks to you.
あ、うん。ごめん。
I'm sorry about that.
今日は私、夜まで姿を隠してるから、バイトに出られるんじゃない
I'll hide somewhere until tonight, so maybe you can work today? Sis has been appearing in public places during festival preparations and whatnot. As a result, I hadn't been able to pretend to be her. I hadn't been able to work. As someone who had to support myself, it was a bit of a pain. To be honest, I didn't feel like working. But I couldn't afford to be sitting around either. When I locked my apartment door before leaving, the door of the next apartment over opened and Kasai appeared.
シオンさん、お出かけですか
Shion-san, are you heading out?
そんなとこです。
Yeah.
お姉が姿を隠してくれるそうなんで、久々にバイトに出ます。
I'm going to work since Sis gave me time until tonight.
葛西、暇だったらおじさんの店まで車を出してもらってもいい？
Can you give me a ride?
シオンさん、しばらくはバイトを控えられた方がよろしくはないですか
Shion-san, wouldn't it be safer for you to take a few days off?
事件のせいで警察は園崎家界隈を監視しているようですし、
The police seem to be staking out the main house.
あまり姿を表に出さない方がいいのではないかと思います。
I don't think it's a good idea to leave.
お気遣いは嬉しいけど、バイトしないと食費もないわけですし。
I appreciate your concern, but I have to make money to survive. Kasai might suggest he donate money to my cause. However, I had sworn to myself when I started living here that I wouldn't depend on Kasai. While I don't obey anyone else's rules, I stick to my own. Kasai could tell that I was adamant in my decision. So, after repeating himself a couple of times as a formal procedure, he decided to give me a ride after all. Every time we went to my uncle's store by car, we stopped at this traffic light. I knew it was going to happen again, but it still irritated me. Pedestrians passed by in front of the car. I was startled to see that one of them looked like Satoshi. It was him. Though I'd spoken with him on the phone just a couple of days before, it had been a while since I saw him last.
葛西、
Kasai?
悪いけどおじさんに、やっぱ今日のバイトは行けなくなったって伝えてくれる？
Sorry, but could you tell my uncle that I can't come today?
私、ここで降ります。
I'm getting off here.
え
What?
シオンさん、
Shion-san?
Kasai looked taken aback, but I got out of the car regardless. The light turned green. The car behind him halted while Kasai was shouting at me, so we had to start moving. Satoshi-kun was on his bike, but he was going really slowly. I caught up with him as a flash and tapped him on the back.
ハロロー。
Hello!
沖宮で会うなんて奇遇ですね、サトシくん。
I'm surprised to see you in Okinomiya, Satoshi-kun. If I talked to him with a smile, he might smile back. So I smiled as brightly as I could.
ミオン。
Mion. He looked tired as always. But as I could tell, he was trying to smile back. My worries suddenly disappeared. I was certain I looked happy. I was aware of that myself, so it must have been obvious to Satoshi-kun.
何があったか知らないけど、ミオンが楽しそうだね。
I don't know the
Sorry.
I don't know the circumstances, but You look happy.
ええ、楽しいですよ。
Yeah.
Eh,
Yeah, I am happy.
サトシ君の機嫌が良さそうなので、私も釣られて機嫌が良くなっただけです。
I'm happy because you look happy. When I teased him, he looked a bit embarrassed. It was like we were back in the good old days.
the good old days of just a few days ago.
I felt even happier than before.
サトシ君こそ何かあったんですか？
What's going on, Satoshi-kun?
何か機嫌が良くなるようないいことがありましたか？
Did something good happen?
いいことなんかないよ。
Not really.
おばさんが亡くなって警察とかご近所とかいろいろ大変だよ。
My aunt died, and I have to deal with the police and the neighbors. It's getting kind of hard. I might have asked something dumb. He seemed to be okay with it, though. He frowned a bit at first, but Satoshi-kun continued smiling gently. He looked worn out, but satisfied, like he had accomplished something great. That was the mood I sensed from him. So, I was convinced. The one who killed that wicked aunt who tormented Satoko was him.
Should be was he, but... okay, oh well. Sorry. I've got a lot of crap in the back of my throat.
I had absolutely no proof, but I knew it intuitively. So I admitted all those questions. I knew Satoshi-kun's motive for killing his aunt, and how badly he was driven into a corner. I knew the environment and the situation he was in. And I knew Satoshi-kun's feelings. I knew all of that. So I admitted all those questions.
My vocal folds are starting to tense up. Tense up and get inflamed. So I'm going to take and leave really quickly to combat that. I will be right back. Back.
So I admitted all those questions. I wanted to celebrate his release from that curse, so I smiled like nothing was different as I asked.
サトシ君はどこかへお出かけですか？
Where are you going, Satoshi-kun?
あ、バイトかな？
To work?
正解。
That's right.
その前に寄り道なんだけどね。
So he resumed his part-time job, or no? He had several. That's right. But I guess he didn't quit all of them then.
I have to make a stop before that, though.
寄り道？
A stop?
毎日ちゃんとショーケースにあるのを確認しないとなんだか不安で。
I have to make sure it's still there. Otherwise, I'll continue feeling really anxious. That conversation reminded me. The reason he started his part-time job was to buy Satoko a huge teddy bear. It was being sold at the toy store just down the street. I recalled that the teddy bear is very expensive. Satoko's birthday was right after the festival. I wasn't sure what day though. Wait, didn't he say he quit his job? Maybe he was going to greet his ex-coworkers and clean out his locker or something. Either way, he'd be completely free very soon. Maybe he hadn't been paid yet. That's why he wanted to check if they still had the teddy bear. Maybe he was only getting paid on Satoko's birthday.
Sorry, I have to walk away again to get a tissue to clear my schnoz. It's impacting my voiceover. Alright, I'm back.
He looked relieved that it hadn't been sold yet.
よかったよかった。
Good, good.
大丈夫。
Alright.
ちゃんとあるよ。
It's still there.
買えるだけのお金は稼げてるわけですよね。
You've earned enough money already, haven't you?
なら予約とかしちゃえばいいのに。
Why don't you reserve it?
もう。
He probably hadn't thought of that. He really did need someone to look after him. I looked into the display window over his shoulder. The teddy bear wasn't that cute in my opinion. It looked huge and cramped in the middle of the store's showcase. Really, it looked more like a display model than an item for sale.
値札がついてないけど、これ本当に売り物なんですか？
I don't see a price tag. Is that really for sale?
これ一体いくらするんです？
How much is it? Yeah.
売り物なのは確認したから間違いないよ。
I'm sure they sell it.
値段は？
What about the price?
予算は大丈夫？
Does it fit your budget?
大丈夫だよ。ちゃんと確認してあるよ。
It's alright. I already checked. Satoshi-kun thought I was teasing him again. He pouted and looked a little sulky.
予算が大丈夫なら問題ないじゃないですか。
There's no problem then.
なら予約しちゃいましょう。
Why don't you go reserve it now?
その方がサトシ君も心の荷が下りていいでしょうしね。
Then you won't have to feel anxious anymore.
Excuse me. All this phlegm is getting on my nerves.
We entered the store and looked for a clerk.
誰もいないのかな。
Is anybody here?
そりゃ好都合です。
Nice.
サトシ君、お給料日を待たずにぬいぐるみが手に入るかもですね。
Maybe you can get it without paying.
ダメだよミオン。泥棒はいけないよ。
He's taking her words so literally. It's cute.
No, Mion. Stealing is bad.
冗談ですって。
I'm just kidding.
軽く受け流してほしかったんだけどな。
Trying to make you laugh.
ひょっとして私が盗人の真似を平気でできる女だと思ってます？
Do you think I'd really do that?
ごめん。
No, sorry. Satoshi-kun smiled apologetically. I puffed up my cheeks to tease him. It had really been a while since the last time we did this. In between those times, many undesirable things happened that I wanted to forget. But now I felt as though all those things simply vanished into the air around us. I found an old person napping in the back. He must be the clerk, I thought. He looked to be fast asleep.
すみません。
Excuse me.
お店の方ですよね。
You work here, right? I poked his shoulder, but he didn't look like he was going to wake up. When I did that, a middle-aged woman wearing an apron came in.
おじいちゃん、店番頼んだのにすっかり眠りしちゃった。
Wait, I didn't take that in. Oh.
Grandpa, you fell asleep again.
お客さん来てるってのにも
う。We have customers.
もうごめんなさいね。
Oh, I'm really sorry, you two.
うちのおじいちゃんももうすっかりボケちゃって。
He's been very flaky, you know. The middle-aged woman shook the old man awake and told him to go back to the living room. She went to the cash register after that.
お恥ずかしいところ見せちゃってごめんなさいね。
That was so embarrassing.
何かお買い上げ？
So, how can I help you?
買うんじゃなくて予約なんですけど、いいですか
I'd like to reserve something. Is that okay?
あのショーケースの中の一番大きいぬいぐるみなんですけど。
That big teddy bear in the display window.
あれ？
Oh, that one?
いいの？
Are you sure?
値札見た？
That one is really expensive.
かなり高いけど。
You know
お小遣い大丈夫なの？
That's okay, right?
はい。
Yes.
ギリギリ足りるはずです。
I think I have enough.
もうすぐバイトのお給料が入るそうなので、それまで予約したいんですけど。
He'll get paid really soon, so he'd like to reserve it. The woman looked a bit hesitant at first, but she eventually wrote down Satoshi-kun's name and accepted the reservation. Satoshi-kun received a slip of paper.
ね。
See?
これでもう誰かに先に買われちゃう心配はもう必要ありません。
You don't have to worry about the teddy bear anymore.
うん。
Yeah.
お給料がもらえるのはもうすぐなんだけどね。これで安心できる。
I'll get paid soon, too. I feel relieved now. He would have kept coming to check every day if he hadn't done this now. He would have spent his time needlessly worrying. Satoshi-kun looked very relieved indeed.
これならもっと早くに予約をしていればよかったな。
I should have done it sooner.
普通の人は欲しいと思ったら即予約します。
Usually people do that right away when they want something.
そういう思考に至らないサトシ君はちょいと希少です。
It's very rare for somebody not to think of that. It's so very fun to tease him. Those painful days seem unbelievable now. Satoshi-kun looked like he'd forgotten everything that happened up until yesterday.
でもありがとう。
Anyway, thanks. Satoshi-kun held out his hand to touch my head. Was he going to stroke it? I felt my face reddening already. Even before he touched my head, I felt tingly, remembering the last time. I didn't care about the murder or whatever else happened. As long as Satoshi-kun had his freedom, everything would be alright. I'd be content as long as we could live happily from today onward. But Satoshi-kun's hand never reached my head. I slowly opened my eyes, only to realize that the situation had drastically changed.
Excuse me.
There were 4 men in suits blocking our way. It looked as though they'd been waiting for us to exit the toy store.
どうもどうも。
Hello, hello.
The oldest of the 4 men stepped forward while smirking. I never met this man, but it looked like he knew both Mion and Satoshi-kun. He was probably a cop. I ran a search for information in my head and found some right away.
こんにちは。
Good to see both of you.
北条さん、園崎さん。
Houjous-san, Sonozaki-san.
いい雰囲気だったところを邪魔しちゃって実に申し訳ないです。
I'm sorry to bother you at a time like this.
This must be Ooishi the cop who's investigating the series of mysterious deaths. He thinks that the Sonozaki family is behind all of the cases. In other words, he's an enemy of the Sonozaki family. He has deep connections with other investigation divisions of the police force and likes to nose around the businesses in this area. He annoys the Sonozaki family enough as it is by interfering with its Yakuza business, let alone his suspicions on the series of mysterious deaths. Naturally, as the family's successor, he's not a welcome figure to Sonozaki Mion. I tried to imagine how Sis would react.
ありゃあ、大石さんですか。
Oh my! Ooishi-san!
お仕事ご苦労様です。
Thank you for working hard for our safety.
大の大人が4人も揃って、おもちゃ屋さんに何かご用で？
Oh, the 4 of you want something from this toy store?
まさかお人形さん買いに来たってわけでもあるまいに。
Certainly it can't be a doll, maybe. I know what they want, and it's not a toy. It's probably not me either. They want Satoshi-kun. I took a look at Satoshi-kun. He seemed a bit uncomfortable. The other 3 cops loosely surrounded us to prevent our escape.
北条さん。
Houjous-san.
実はですね、ちょいと伺いたいお話がありまして。
I'd like to talk to you about something.
何それ？
What for?
任意同行ってやつ？
Are you taking him to the station?
サトシ君、こんなのに付き合う必要ないよ。行こう。
You don't have to go with him, Satoshi-kun. Let's get out of here. I pushed on his shoulder, but he just stood there, looking pale and bewildered. Bewildered? No. He actually looked resigned. Then, I recalled Sis's mistake. It's obvious that he killed his aunt from the circumstances. You don't even have to look at the crime scene. How could Mion have failed to create an alibi? That stupid Mion must have spoken to the police without making anything up at all. She must have not told them that she knew where Satoshi-kun was. If she hadn't done anything, the villagers wouldn't work to help her. It was just a matter of time until the police had covered Satoshi-kun's complete lack of an alibi. The police were trying to corner him and lead him to confess. I looked at Satoshi-kun's face once again. He looked like a dead man. He probably didn't know he could refuse to be interrogated. If he were taken to the station and grilled by Ooishi, he'd confess in a minute. Somebody had to protect him. Nobody had ever been there for him. I had to step up now. But how? Would it be possible to honor what Mion had already told them, saying it was a mistake? That wasn't going to work. If I had more time, I'd come up with an excellent idea. But I didn't have that much time at all. The pressure and the cops were drawing nearer. Satoshi-kun must have felt intimidated. He might end up turning himself into the pressure while I'm stuck trying to come up with something. I have to do something now. I have to say something! Otherwise, Satoshi-kun might give in. I have to save him! Ooishi drew nearer. Satoshi-kun fell back.
大して時間は取らせませんから。
You won't take much time.
そんな怖がらないでください。
Come on, don't be scared.
It won't take much time? He just said it. He just said he wouldn't let him out if he caught him now. Satoshi-kun, don't give in. If you give in now, everything you've been working for will be ruined.
When did he say that? I'm confused. So many of Shion's internal monologues. There's so much of her internal monologue. I'd like to talk to you about something. Does it bother you? Time like this. Low. Shion's filling in details. She's imagining details that don't exist. Ow, that hurt my throat. Ah.
Satoshi-kun looked like he was at his breaking point. Ooishi was clearly aware of it. Ooishi smirked and held out his arm to grab Satoshi-kun's shoulder. I felt electrified when I saw that. That hand shouldn't be allowed to touch Satoshi-kun! The moment Ooishi touched his shoulder, he gave in! He'd go to the police station to confess everything!
サトシ君にアリバイがあるか知りたいわけですよね。
Do you want to know its alibi? Ooishi turned his face toward me. His hand left hanging in the air. I wasn't very prepared for this. I just had to stop Ooishi, no matter what. I only needed to gain some time. It didn't really matter what I said.
そうですよ。
That's right.
北条聡さんのアリバイが知りたいんです。
I want to get Houjous-san's alibi.
私たちの捜査がまずいからなのかな。犯行の時間帯にどうしても北条さんのアリバイが見つけられないんですよ。
We must not be doing our jobs. We can't seem to confirm his whereabouts at the time of the crime.
仕方ないから恥を忍んでご本人に直接そのあたりをお伺いしようかと思いましてね。
It's shameful, but we decided to question him in person.
そんなの本人に聞く必要ないです。
You don't have to ask him.
私がアリバイ証明しますから。
I can confirm his alibi.
ありゃ。そりゃ本当。
Really?
なら助かるな。
That'd help.
あの晩園崎さんが神社にいてお祭りの最後まで過ごしていたことはすでにあなたからも聞いているし、その他大勢の方からも証言を得ています。
You already told me that you were at the festival that night, and many people can confirm it.
そのあなたがそこで北条さんとも一緒だったと言ってくれるなら一番楽なんですがね。
It'd be easier if we could confirm that Houjous-san was with you.
でもあんた、以前そのあたりをお聞きしたとき、北条さんのことは一言も言ってませんよね。
But I don't think you mentioned him when I questioned you last time, did you?
実はいましてって、今頃おっしゃるおつもりで？
Are you going to change your statement now?
祭り会場の誰一人、北条さんを見ていないのに、あなただけは見ていたとそうおっしゃるおつもりで？
Even though no one at the festival saw Houjous-san, are you going to tell me he was with you?
そうです。
That's right.
私と一緒にいました。それで十分です。
He was with me. Would that be enough?
あなたが仲良しのお友達と終始一緒にいたのは分かっているし、私も会場で実際にお見かけしています。
I know you were there with your other friends that night. I saw that myself.
それでも一緒にいたとおっしゃるわけで？
Are you still saying that you were with him?
そいつはちょっと苦しくない？
Isn't that a little too hard to believe?
ん？
Isn't it?
He's sort of doing Elena's repeating of things. Oh, I'm getting lightheaded from doing his voice and laughing.
Ooishi approached me with a creepy smile. Was he teasing me because my excuse sounded funny? I didn't think so. He was frustrated due to being interrupted when he was about to catch a big fish.
祭り会場でずっと一緒に遊んでたのに、すっかり忘れてて今頃になって思い出したと、そうおっしゃるおつもり？
By the way, I just noticed you can see in the background that's Ooishi's name in kanji. Ooishi. What it literally means is great stone.
He's saying that you forgot you were with him, but just now remembered you actually were?
Sonozaki Mion-san.
Sonozaki Mion-san.
I did get a little scared, but I couldn't stop myself. I could save Satoshi if I revealed my real identity. I was aware of the risk. Grandma would certainly capture me if I revealed it. I didn't think of the consequences after that. Notebook, page 27.
っていうか、私ミオンじゃないですし。
I'm not Sonozaki Mion!
だからもともと綿流しになんか行ってません。
I didn't go to the Watanagashi festival in the first place.
あ？
サトシ君とは綿流しの晩は沖宮のファミレスでずっとおしゃべりしてました。
Satoshi-kun and I were talking in a restaurant in Okinomiya at that time.
エンジェルモートって店ですので、どうぞ店長にも確認を取ってください。
The name of the place is Angel Mort. You can confirm that with the owner if you want. Ooishi was still smirking, but he apparently felt confused.
あんた、何を言ってるの？
What are you saying?
あんたミオンじゃないなら誰なわけ？
If you aren't Mion, then who are you?
園崎シオンです。
I'm Sonozaki Mion.
ミオンの双子の妹です。
That sounded wrong.
I'm Sonozaki Mion, Mion's twin sister.
初めてお会いしますね。こんにちは。
Pleasure to meet you, Ooishi-san. Ooishi looked perplexed, like he didn't believe what I said. He frowned.
園崎ミオンさんに双子の妹がいたなんて初めて知りましたよ。
I didn't know Sonozaki Mion-san had a twin sister.
あんた、大人をからかってんの？
Are you trying to fool me?
からかってなんかないですよ。
Not at all.
どうぞ戸籍でも何でも調べてみてください。
Why don't you check my family register or whatever?
それともお姉を呼んで2人で並んでみせれば信じます？
Should I call sis? All the cops look bewildered now.
園崎シオンさん。
園崎シオンさん。
はい、
Yes, that's me.
シオンですが何か？
Is there anything wrong?
あんたにもちょっと来てもらってもいいですかね。
Can you come with us?
あんたが園崎シオンさんで北条さんと一緒におられたって言うんなら、あんたにも話を聞かせてもらいたいもんです。
Look at Satoshi, he's so surprised. Cute little Sachan.
If you're testifying that you were with Houjous-san that night, I'll have to talk to you too.
ええ、望むところです。
Yeah, sure thing.
お手柔らかによろしくお願いいたします。
Please, go easy on us. The cops gathered at the car and started discussing something. Looked like they never expected this to happen. I hope to be able to fake Satoshi-kun's alibi for at least a little while. It shouldn't be too difficult to talk to sis about this, then forge up an alibi together.
サトシ君、
Satoshi-kun,
何を聞かれてもエンジェルモードで私とおしゃべりをして過ごしていたと言い張ってください。
tell them you were chatting with me at Angel Mort that night, no matter what they ask, okay?
私が何とかしますから。
I'll confirm your alibi.
何を聞かれてもよく覚えていないとか、サトシ君なら下手なことは言わず黙り込んだ方が無難かもです。
Tell them you don't remember that night too clearly. Or maybe you should just keep silent. Satoshi-kun wore a startled expression. Though I was telling him something important, he'd apparently decided not to listen.
サトシ君、聞いてます？
Can you hear me? Satoshi-kun?
ここでしっかりしないと刑事たちの思うツボです。
You can't mess us up, okay?
うん。
Okay. He must have been feeling deceived. No wonder. I just confessed that I wasn't Mion, but a twin sister. I really had been deceiving him.
怒ってます？
Are you upset?
なんで？
Why?
騙してて。
Because I've been fooling you. Satoshi-kun started laughing. I didn't know why he'd laugh. Because he wasn't the type of person who would laugh in order to hide something.
たまに教室のミオンと話が食い合わないことがあったから違和感は感じてたんだ。
I finally understand why you were weird sometimes in class.
やっとわかったよ。
I've been thinking it was a bit strange.
怒らないでくれるんですか？
Aren't you upset?
騙してたこと。
That I've been lying to you?
I figured I'd switch it up with the vocabulary.
Satoshi-kun looked puzzled. It was like he didn't know whether he should be upset about it or not. Or maybe he was only pretending to be that way.
はじめまして。じゃないんだよね。
So, this isn't the first time we've met, is it?
はい、そうなります。
Well, yes, that's right.
そっか。
Okay.
シオンってどう書くの？
How do you write Shion?
詩を読むの詩に音でシオンです。
I didn't know the first character was poetry. I knew the second character was sound.
With the characters for poetry and sound.
シオン。
Sion.
Huh?
いい名前だね。
Aww. Now I'm blushing, and I'm not even in this conversation.
That's a beautiful name.
じゃあお二人さん、すみませんが署までご同行願いますかね。
If she doesn't start spouting blood from her nose like a geyser.
Could you please come with us to the station?
粉末でよければコーヒーか紅茶かくらいは選べますよ。
We can get you instant coffee or tea if you'd like.
None of the good stuff? You had freaking beer in your fridge. We know that from Watanagashi-hen. Could at least splurge on the coffee.
Higurashi no Naku Koro ni Meakashi-hen. You have received new tip. Notebook page 29. Achievement unlocked. Absentee present. Covered for a murderer.
Sounds so ominous. So, that'll be it for tonight. I'll be back on this coming Monday. Monday and Thursday nights are Higurashi nights. Tuesday nights we've been playing through the Spyro Reignited trilogy. Still in the first game. So if either of those sound interesting to you, feel free to join the Discord. That's when you stay notified about when I'm about to go live and how you keep in contact with our little community in the meantime. Let's close this out. Come on, Windows. Show me the window preview so I can hit the X. Yes, I am absolutely sure. I'm probably going to stuff another snickerdoodle or two in my mouth after I've ended the stream. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching, everyone. As always, if you like what you see, please feel free to click like, comment, follow, subscribe if you're on YouTube. Any feedback you can give me at all will help me explore my future content towards your interests. I'm Regulus Pastor, and until next time, Wale!